Hey there. I wanted to give you a quick review of the Primacoustic London panel acoustic treatments that I've purchased for my home office and recording studio. So I record videos and audio for uh, tutorials and online training, as well as I'm getting into streaming, and I am also a musician, so I occasionally record some guitar or other instruments. And I've got some pretty good microphones that are set up in here in the office, but with the untreated walls, as you will see, the acoustics in here are not very good. So before we go into the comparisons, I just wanted to say TLDR, these things are fantastic. And they look great. They sound great. They have improved the audio quality in my office tremendously, and could not be happier. I purchased these through sweetwater.com, who were really great at answering my questions about the correct set that I needed to match my room size, and answer any questions I had about acoustic treatments, and any suggestions I could try in the future, or many or upgrades. One thing I will say about the final setup is the kit that I have came with two large Broadway panels called bass traps, and these are designed to go in corners at a 45-degree angle to catch bass frequencies. And I don't really need that because that's not what I'm doing, and I don't really have suitable corners in my office that don't already have stuff, or there's a window next to the corner or a door next to a corner, so I don't have a spot to mount them. So what I ended up doing was putting those panels in on the other side of my desk, so that they can act as absorption for when I'm speaking directly at a camera. And they look great, they sound great. Could not be happier. So I want to show you the progress that I made from start to finish. Here we go. So before I make any changes to the existing setup, I wanted to give a quick sound test to see what the room sounds like before and after the different acoustic treatments. So right now I'm using my homemade setup of moving blankets hung from PVC stands. It's worked pretty well, but it takes up a whole lot of room and it doesn't look very good. So before I make any changes to the room, I wanted to get a baseline for what things look like. And so here are some clap tests. Okay, so now we're doing another sound, an audio test with all the previous acoustic treatments removed. So it's an empty office except for my computer desk and computer and the bookshelf and the books behind me. So it's bare walls, bare floor, and this is what the room sounds like with using these overhead mics. Clap test. Hello. Test. I just finished putting up all the acoustic panels around the room, and this is my very first test to see what the acoustic treatment sounds like. So I'm not sure just from what I can tell so far, it's not quite as dampened as it was with the blankets, but man, does it sure look better. And I have a whole lot more room in here. So I hope this is, solves most of my problem. And let's do a clap test. Well, it's been a few days since I put up the acoustic panels. As you can see, I've gotten a haircut, a much needed haircut. Thank goodness. And I could not be happier with the way these panels turned out. With the tests that I've done and the couple of recordings that I've done so far, I've been really happy with the sound quality and the aesthetic. I do have some blackout curtains that I've ordered for the window because there's a whole lot of light coming in, and that since I don't have as much control over that light right now, it may change during the day between recordings, or when I record at night after it gets dark. So I want to have some consistency as well as more contrast between my key light and that natural light source. Also going to be adding a cool looking light behind me to help give me some more contrast on the back wall. So those are some progress I've made so far.